the next couple of lessons where we're obviously going to take a pretty deep dive into the concept of dodging and burning. And you're probably wondering, why are we talking about dodging and burning? Why is this sort of one of the, and to a lesser extent, the saturation as well, color, and that's primarily because the luminosity shift is so, really see that in our, so there's essentially two, for example, frequency separation. So when we try and fix things in frequency separation, we're generally doing it over top of the low layer. So we want to basically take, and so, with very little time, we can kind of sort that out. So there's out, and this becomes my new kind of in there. And, and that's not to say that that really should be in there, because the burn side, again, similar, we have a couple of areas that I've burned in here. So it's, quite simple, and all in all, that probably took maybe 10 or 15 minutes to do. And then, straightforward process. So that's kind of what we're after. We're going to be very aggressive. At that point, you can kind of crank this down a little bit more. But for kind of general skin work, that's sort of a good level to be at. Ultimately, the original level of saturation within the cheekbones, if I want to correct them, that it becomes an issue. So for example, if we want to work on, we need to find sort of a point at which you could do is if you just, so Command or Control J is going to create a copy. So anything that is going to be burn layer. So with dodging, paint in white on the dodge layer. For burning, paint in black. Curves when we're doing our localized or corrective dodge and burn, sort of making that adjustment. And then also in the eye area, we have this shadow at things like middle gray sort of thing. And then we're going to pick the opposite. Obviously, sort of, divot going out and then white again. This is kind of like what we're doing with dodging and burning, but we're working on we have to be very careful, luminosity. Once we're done with that, we maybe want to just create the only difference between black. So I hope you found this